Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Getting started earlier. I'm going to be trying to get started earlier from here on out. I hope everyone has their coffee. Let's go ahead and let's get into this, you guys, because this is interesting. And I really don't know if anything can be done, but allegedly the girls are looking. So, you guys, Radar Online allegedly spoke to a source close to the family, and they are saying that some of the ex-wives that they are actually gearing up to take Kody to court to try to get back what they feel is rightfully theirs. Now, it actually names all of the ex-wives, but I don't know if I necessarily believe that Mary Brown is in on this, but I definitely can believe that Janelle and Christine Brown is in on this. So let's go ahead. Let's get into what this secret source is saying. So it says Sister Wives star Kody Brown's exes are gearing up with lawyers seeking spousal support from Kody. So they're seeking, allegedly, seeking spousal support. Now, I don't really know. They're allegedly looking for loopholes to see if this is possible, considering that they were not legally married, they were spiritually married. But I guess if you can find some sort of loophole where states recognize, I mean, I know like through like hospitals will ask you, do you have a religious preference that will keep X, Y, Z? Like Jehovah's Witness will not take blood. They won't do blood transfusions. So if somehow they can find some sort of loophole that allows the courts to recognize their marriage, I'm not really sure, but that's what they're allegedly trying to do. It says here, Sister Wives star Kody Brown um, Sister Wives star Kody Brown's exes are allegedly seeking legal representation after three of his four marriages fizzed out. So, according to this source that spoke out, they're saying they're arming up with lawyers to get back what they feel is rightfully theirs. And this is saying that Christine, Janelle, and Mary are all in this together, but I don't see Mary being a part of this just because I feel like Mary wants to stay at least in good graces with Kody that if he ever decided, that there would be a possibility. If she teams up with Christine and Mary, if she teams up with Christine and Janelle with attorneys to take him to court to get back any money, she knows it's done and over with. There is absolutely no possibility. So I don't see Mary doing this, but I absolutely see Janelle and Christine doing this. 1000%. So it says here, obviously, Mary and him got divorced in 2014 so he could legally wed Robin Brown, and that was to adopt her three children from her previous marriage. Since then, we know that Robin has been his only legal wife. Now, from my understanding, like Mary obviously could have possibly gotten spousal support. She definitely could have gotten child support. I do believe their child at the time when they got divorced was still in the home, I believe. But when they got a divorce, as long as their child was still in the home, she could have got spousal support because she was legally married. If Robin and him was to get a divorce, Robin could get spousal support. I don't know if Robin would qualify for spousal support. She could get child support. They both could have gotten child support. I don't know what it would require for them to get spousal support. I know in Louisiana you can get spousal support, but it's quite difficult. Like judges are kind of hard up to grant spousal support to a woman. So Kody was spiritually married to his other now exes, Janelle and Christine. After no shortage of relationship drama, Christine was the first to call it quits. Viewers watched the turmoil reach an all-time high during season 17 of the series, as it was filmed during their split in 2021. His breakups with Janelle and Mary were later confirmed in the three-part Sister Wives tell-all. And even though we saw, Mary say he made the decision, they actually just confirmed it, putting out statements. That was yesterday. So insiders claim that Christine, Janelle, and Mary are now considering their options when it comes to getting back what they feel is rightfully theirs. Like the money they gave Robin so that she could have the nice $900,000 home, according to the source. So this source specifically said, like, the money that they all put in for Robin to get this nice home. The trio is allegedly looking for a loophole. That way, Kody would have to give them spousal support. So he would have to pay them back for the money they put in for Robin's home, and then he would have to pay them spousal support. Now, Christine, I definitely feel has a case. Christine for sure has a case where she could get, for sure, child support. I don't know if she could get spousal support, but she still has Trolley in the house. You don't have to marry a man to qualify to get child support. She could absolutely get child support. Now, according to this insider, they feel that Kody has been holding out on them throughout their relationship to line his own pockets, and they don't trust him now. So, in recent months, the reality TV polygamist has been calling out his exes and revealing his stance on where their romance went wrong, denying he was ever wed to Mary and calling Christine a game player. So, from the time that they were married, or Kody said on the tell-off, from the time that we were married, there was manipulation, pouting, temper tantrums, just behavioral things. He said that in reference to Christine. And Christine said, that was just me venting. Like, I'm not a child. I was not throwing temper tantrums. I can't even imagine the way that they feel watching the things that Kody has said about them throughout the tell-all, in his confessionals, seeing him talk so bad about them. Well, Christine for sure. I mean, if I was to have just watched this season, if I was Christine, I'd be like, yeah, I'm taking your butt to court. Screw you. I've been nice enough. I'm going to court, and I'm going to show you what, like, pouting really looks like, or being a BI really looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to act like I'm some terrible person? Well, how about you pay some child support then? Let's see. With 18 kids between Kody and all his wives and ex-wives, everyone's taken sides. And to be honest, we know that pretty much everyone is on the side of the ex-wives. I mean, Kody and Robin, according to Gwendolyn, she's like, yeah, they know that they're not well liked in the public. Like, they know that people don't really care for them right now. So, and in one of the episodes, if you guys remember, Christine was going to sell her house. She thought she had a buyer. She moved back out to Utah, and then the buyer did not go through with buying the home. So Kody wanted to buy the home, and he tried to talk Janelle into being the one to buy it with him. Well, we can buy the home. You can live here. It'll be easier. I really love this house. I don't want to get rid of it. And on that episode, Janelle said something. She said Kody was just using her for her buying power. And something that I see a lot is the fans saying that, Kody is with these women and really doesn't want these women to leave because of the money they bring into the family that ultimately affords him and Robin the best lifestyle. Like, does Christine and Janelle and Mary have a decent lifestyle? Sure. But who has the best lifestyle? It definitely looks like Robin has the best lifestyle. She doesn't have a job. She has a nanny, and she has the nicest home out of all of them. So it looks like Janelle, Mary, and Christine, the money that they're putting into the family account, it's really affording Robin and Kody the best life, not even them. And throughout season probably 16 and 17, we've heard Christine, Mary, and Janelle, all three say that money from their homes that they sold in Las Vegas went in to help Robin buy her home in Flagstaff. So all three of those women, upon selling their houses, had to give some of that money to Robin and Kody to buy Robin's new house, while they moved to Flagstaff and rented homes. They were renting homes. But Robin was the only one, I think, yeah, because, well, no, let me take that back, because Christine did buy her home. Christine bought her home. But even Christine's home was nowhere near the price of Robin's home. So they all talked about how, their money from selling their homes went in to help Robin as well. So it looks like they're trying to figure out, does he owe us? Can we get money back from this? The fact that we sold our homes, put it into her home. Can we get spousal support? Can we get child support? What can we get back that we feel like is rightfully already theirs? Now, I can so see Christine and Janelle doing this. Like I said, I don't see Robin taking the chance of really ruining the opportunity for Kody to ever take her back. But I saw this the other day, and then hearing the story, I was like, is this a sign that what we're hearing is true? Let me adjust the size. Okay. So here is a picture of Christine, and it says, it's my turn to take a selfish. I don't know, when I saw this picture though, and then heard that they're speaking with attorneys and they're, looking for loopholes to get back some of that money that they put into the marriage that ultimately benefited Robin the most. I'm like, is this her like telling us, like, yep, it's true, you guys, I'm gonna be a little selfish and I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure that me and Truly are taken care of. A lot of people speculated that she would not take him to court for child support because um, well, Kody kind of scared her when she was first announcing that she was going to leave. Kody basically told her, he said, you have to go, like, you have to get 50-50. If you take me to court, they're going to look into everything and then it's going to be 50-50. He was really trying to scare her out of doing anything. But there was rumors going around, people saying like, oh, well, she's not going to take him to court to get child support because then they're going to look into his finances, and if anything is not right, he could get in jail, and Christine doesn't want to risk that. Now, I did hear that there were some concerns over misuse of funds from the family account. So if that is the case, and that Christine is aware that that could potentially be the case, obviously she don't want to, screw Kody too bad to where he may go to jail or get in some sort of legal trouble. But I do think that they are looking into this because they are finally really realizing who benefited more out of the money, being Robin, and they feel like they're owed this. So I hope it's true, you guys. I hope they are making Kody pay up because, like most everyone else, I feel like Kody really held on to these women, not even over his faith, not over his love for them, but really because of the money. I really do feel like he was holding on to them because he didn't want that money to walk away with them. So I hope they're doing whatever they need to do. It's early for you guys. Yes, it is early. Drinking my coffee. I hope everyone has their coffee or their whatever you guys drink. Later it'll be Red Bull. Yes, they gave Christine and Robin money for their homes. Some of Christine's money from selling her home in Vegas went to Robin. Some of Janelle's money went to Robin. Are there ever any men here in the chat? Just my husband, I think. Joe Cole comes by sometimes. My husband is here sometimes. So I don't know. You guys leave me your thoughts. Now, one thing that I will say is Janelle has always been very knowledgeable when it comes to like money, finances. Um, One of her main concerns when Mary said that she was going to divorce Kody so Robin could marry him, she was concerned about the finances. She was like, I don't know how this is going to affect our family financial. Like, I'm worried about the taxes, accounting, all of that. That is my focus. So she's always been the one that's kind of really, she's even said this. She's like, I'm the one that like takes care of the money. Like, yeah, everybody spends, but I'm the one that kind of supposed to keep up with it. So I see what they spend. She talked about that on an episode too, when she was upset that they still had not paid off the land. Kody's telling her, well, we can't pay off the land. We haven't had the money. We don't have the money. And she's like, I run the accounts. Like, I'm the one that balances everything. I see who spends what. And I know the money's been there. It's just been pissed away on other things. A nanny, hello, how much does a nanny cost? So I definitely think Janelle, looking back, is like, so much money was used that shouldn't have been used. We were putting money into that family while they were blowing money. So she's probably wanting to get back something that they feel like is rightfully theirs. And if Janelle has, I believe Janelle would be the one that would have the receipts to be able to prove that they put in a lot of money into the family. So that's where we're at, you guys. I read about that yesterday and I thought it was super interesting to know, like, These girls, they're really getting their power back, like Mary said. When Mary made the post that her and Kody were, making the decision to separate, they shared the same statement on their Facebook account and social media accounts. And then she captioned it with, "I'm finally taking my power back." These girls are really finally taking their power back. One thing that Mary, though, I feel like Mary's not really taking her power back. She's not being left a choice. Where these girls, they made that choice. Like, you know what? We're not taking it. We're leaving. And now, if they are consulting with attorneys to really try to get some of their money back, make Kody pay spousal support or see if they can get spousal support. Make Kody pay child support, which they are rightfully owed child support, 1,000%. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. What are you guys' thoughts? Can you guys see that happening? Oh, Lynn. Hey, Lynn. Lynn's a man. Lynn, what is your thoughts? Lynn in the chat, who is a man. What's your thoughts on this? Yeah, a lot of people feel like Kody held on to the marriages for greed, and I agree to that. I mean, really, how would Kody and Robin sustain the lifestyle that they live without, Janelle's money, Mary's money, and Christine's money? Robin runs the Sister Wives Closet, which does not make a lot of money. I mean, the site's down more than it's up and running, from my understanding. I doubt they sell very many pieces. Also, they do the show, and I think they make about $40,000 an episode, from my understanding. But they were making more prior seasons. The show started, the ratings started going down, and there were some discussions that they would have to pull the show. But the family said, if we take a pay cut, can you keep the show running? So they took a pretty significant pay cut. So I think they make about $40,000 per season, per episode. I'm sorry, per episode. But with their lifestyle, that's probably not enough. She gets money from the books that she's wrote. Also, that is true, Nat. Thank you for reminding me about that. She's also wrote money. She's also get money for the books. Lynn says, Lynn, who was a man in the chat, says, I agree with you all. These women have been manipulated by Kody big time. That's good to hear. That I know my husband agrees too. My husband thinks Kody is like the biggest douche on the face of the planet. A lot of it is his ego. I mean, how dare they leave him? Exactly, Allie. Exactly. I know, right? I mean, a $900,000 home. Yeah, they get 40. From my understanding, I read that they get four. I think it's 40,000 a piece per episode. I would have to double check that, but I do think it's 40,000 a piece per episode. But the only people that get paid are the wives and Kody. So like Robin, Kody, Christine, Mary, and Janelle. I don't think any of the children get paid. I know Gwendolyn said she's never signed a contract because when she started doing these recaps, they were like, "Well, be careful. You don't want to get in trouble with TLC. Like, did you sign an NDA?" And she's like, "I haven't signed anything. I'm not bound by anything." Also, Peyton, Christine Brown's son, he's talked about it as well. He's talked about the show, and he's not bound by anything either. So I don't think any of the children have ever signed anything. I don't think they get paid. Yeah, after taxes is probably about 22K. $40,000 is a lot. Absolutely not, Lynn. No, I love having you here. Lynn says, does it bother you that I'm in the chat? I don't want to offend anyone. I just enjoy. No, I love having you here, Lynn. Please, please stay. Back child support as well. That's true. That's true. They could potentially seek back time child support. Maybe so, April. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. But I know, like, $40,000 is a lot. But like when you look at some shows, there's some like, oh my goodness, how much? Let's see. Give me just a second to calculate this. I mean, I know like Teen Mom, the girls from Teen Mom, they're making like $500,000 a season individually. Like Kate and Tyler, they were both making like $500,000 a season. Macy was making like $500,000 a season, where I think Tyler wasn't making quite as much because he hasn't been on as long. But I mean, these shows, you can make a lot of money. I can't imagine that all the children were okay with being filmed. I can't really imagine that either. But back in the day when they started all these shows, there was not even a thought. And this is honestly, I don't know if you guys tell me your thoughts, but I know back in the day when I was watching the Duggars, when they first came out, John and Kate plus 8, I never even thought, I wonder if these kids are okay with being filmed. Someone should ask them. I just thought, well, that's their parents. It just seemed like it would be the parents' decision for me. Looking back, now I'm like, would I want my childhood aired on TV for everyone? I don't know. Yeah, 40,000 is before all the taxes and manager fees. So while it's more than I make for sure, it's not a ton with all those adults to share and to fund their lifestyle, their way of living. Now Kody does sell weapons too. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I just wanted to bring you guys that info, have your thoughts on it. I would be happy if they take him to court. I would be happy to see them get back what is rightfully theirs, because I think it is owed. So you guys leave me your thoughts. If at some point I will be transferring this video over to the Bash Chat. So everyone on this channel, make sure you go subscribe to the Bash Chat. It will be linked in the description box below, because I will be transferring all my reality TV, entertainment news, celebrity news to that channel. And in about a month, I will strictly upload reality TV on that channel, and this channel will become my true crime channel. He does sell weapons. Fonda. He goes to like these like conventions where he sells weapons, from my understanding. But yeah, you guys let me your thoughts. Do you guys believe this is something that they're looking into? That's what a secret source is saying. Also, but the source is saying that it's Mary, Janelle, and Christine. I don't really think that Mary's doing it. I definitely believe that Christine and Janelle would do it. You guys feel like they are owed anything? Leave me your thoughts. Please consider subscribing to the channel. If you are into true crime and reality television, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.